city to Seoul. Just arrived at the airport. It's still hot as hell here. Been a good trip. The airport has a Burger King, but it's outdoors. Hopefully there's one indoors also. It's pretty warm outside. Don't want to be sweaty for our flight. This is the first look at the departure area, check-in area, Ho Chi Minh City Airport. Quite a big check-in area. We're quite early. Our flight only leaves at 11:05 with Korean Air, so it's not on the board yet and we can't check in yet. Still waiting to check in here. Maro's always got a beer and a couple of sandwiches for us. Feeling a little bit peckish. So just a quick snack. Chicken mayonnaise sandwich for us each. Beer nice for Maro. So our flight's a little bit delayed. Not very long, only 40 minutes. We just passed through security and now we're on the other side. There's a nice view of the tarmac even though it's night. So just after you pass security there's a big duty-free shop. Now we're off to find something to eat. Then we're going to head down in this direction afterwards to gate 26. I feel like a burger. Oh my goodness.
I feel like
Burger King. We missed it on the way out on our flight. It's usually a tradition, so we're going to have to do it now, and I can see all the other Westerners are doing the same thing. We've eaten so much pho on this holiday, so I think we're going to go with the Burger King. Pho is very good, but now we need something solid. At least I do. Marlo's just taking some photos. Hopefully she's making some good ones for Instagram also. If you haven't already signed up to our Instagram account or follow us on Instagram, please do so. And by the way, we're also on Facebook. If you want to like us there. Let me try and show you the prices of burgers also in the airport. The prices are in dollars. Hopefully we can pay with our dong. We would like to leave our dong in Ho Chi Minh City. Finally we got Burger King. I got a Whopper Junior because they've run out of normal Whoppers. Are you ready for a real treat? Gate down there.
25.
So the gate's been changed once again. It's now gate 18. And somebody's not happy. And it's not Maro. They come to our Korean Air Airbus. It's going to take us to Seoul this evening. And yes, that is indeed our flight. It's arrived in gate 18, as you can see. Korean Airways Airbus will be taking us to Seoul this evening. See the two bridges coming out towards the aircraft. Obviously one for business class, first class passengers, and one for economy class passengers. That's our gate 18 down there. We're going to be going down by the escalator, just to the left. Seems that all the Incheon airports are delayed. All 2345 still seems to be on schedule. Oh, that's our gate down there, gate 18.
Will be delayed due to aircraft arriving late. We expect to begin boarding at 11:45 p.m. We are sorry for this inconvenience.
11:45 p.m. we start boarding. pretty late. Some last minute shopping. While we're standing waiting for our plane to board, we might as well admire this lovely Airbus A330 right next to us. We got on to economy class. The bridge to the left before was to business class. I was leading the way. Kids went first, a few of them, even though we were in front of the line. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm thinking more about the filming. It's not so fun when there are too many people in the cabin, then one doesn't like to film. So we got some newspapers.
We're going to check individual. Many.
Both of us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
안녕하십니까.
Thank you very much. There we go. More quick sneak peek at business. And here we have economy class. Start with one toilet on the left. In just a moment we'll proceed down. Down along we go. There we go. Hello, hello. Thank you. And Maro is leading the way. There we go. She's having some problems here. And along we go. Those are the seats he offered us. We should have said yes. There's a nice window there too.
Did you offer these ones?
Yes.
On the way there?
Yes. We could have had those seats, but we didn't think there was a window. So we didn't take that seat.
I think you were going the way to go.
Here's our cabin. And she found our seats. Looks like a good window, I can hear Maro say. No one behind me, so I have a little bit of time to film. We have our seats, we've got a pillow,
I think they have to go like
headphones, and a blanket. Nice looking seats, but the window doesn't look so good for filming. A little bit skew. This one would have been better. The view of the window is not very good. Hopefully it gets better with the takeoff and when the lights go off. Boarding is still in progress. So here we are on board the Airbus A330. Found our seats, ready for our flight to Seoul. After which we'll wait around 7 hours for our flight to Amsterdam, also with Korean Air, which will be on board a Boeing 777. Looking forward to that and looking forward to exploring Incheon Airport if we're not too tired by the time we get there. So the aircraft is still being boarded. I just attached my microphone, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better. Oh, it looks like the luggage is loaded. See, the flap is closed. Flap still open. Maybe there's more luggage on the way. Here's a little look at our entertainment system. We'll do more detail when we get off the ground and we can see what movies are available to us. Here's a controller. I should be able to unattach that and show how that works. Have a closer look at it. Easily unattaches with a long cord. Hopefully you can see. PA, stewardess calling button, cancel stewardess calling button, light, and various controls, probably maps, home to control. Here it's a gamer controller. I like the little joystick. It has letters and PlayStation type controllers. Pack it away, pull the wire, and in it goes. Very easily. Sounds like the engine is starting. Cross check. Well, it's 6 minutes past midnight. The crew just welcomed us with a good morning. I guess it's good morning. We were supposed to leave at, what time were we supposed to leave? 23:05. More than an hour ago. It's not a problem. We have a long wait in Seoul anyway, so it'll just make the wait a little bit shorter. One Emirates Boeing 777 over there leaving now, and we're just about to begin taxiing also. Here comes the safety video for Korean Air. See if we can hear something today.
손님 여러분, 지금부터 가지고 오신 짐은 좌석 아래와 선반에 보관하실 수 있는 휴대용 전화기 등 전자기기는 무선 통신 기능을 끄는 경우에 한하여 사용하실 수 있어 기기는 예착륙하는 동안 좌석에 저희
That's not such a bad view out the window after all.
삼가시기 바랍니다. 좌석에 계실 때나 비행기의 비상문은 앞과 뒤 그리고 중간 부분에 양쪽으로 위치하고 있습니다. 바다에 내리면 탈출 미끄럼대를 구명보트로 사용.
Today's aircraft is an A330 300. Did you find your buff bag yet? Have you checked? How many times did you use that one?
Once.
How many times? Lights just went off in the cabin. Yes, somebody used it twice, but we'll get back to that later on in the video. Most of the lights just got turned off in the cabin. That probably means that pushback is about to begin. Here's that very good service that Korean Air provides, just like a hotel room service, make up a room or please do not disturb. Look at these stickers you can put on your seat for the stewardesses. Please do not disturb. Please wake me for the duty free. Maro would do that. Please wait me for meal service. Very good idea.
Please place a sign on your headrest for your convenience. So you just put it up there.
You put it on your headrest so they can see it.
One of the stickers on it. If you're sleeping,
And then you just sleep and you get woken up for shopping. What better way to wake up? Legroom is not the best in this Airbus A330. I'm looking forward to our next flight in the 777. I'm just going to take a break because we're doing pushback now. So pushback out the window. And a little guy down there with a flashing beacon. There we have it, Ho Chi Minh Airport. There's our pushback tug. He's on his way, so we should be on our way any second now. Still waiting to carry on with our taxi. We've been pushed back. Probably just waiting for the use of the runway. And we're on our way again. I think it's going to be quite a short taxi to the runway. The runway is right next to us. We have Anna Airlines. Not quite sure how you pronounce it. Anna or ANA or what. Somebody knows, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. And the Vietnam Airlines hangars ahead. Aircraft of Vietnam Airlines actually look very new, all of them. Maro, as usual, is already figuring out what movies she wants to see.
they changed from when we came. Now it's January.
Oh, it's January now, yeah. We're turning now towards the runway, so I think we're just about to take off. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready to fly again?
Oh, yes.
There's nothing better than flying. Thumbs up for flying. Give us a like if you enjoy flying as much as we do. Or just please give us a like anyway. It helps our channel a lot if you like our videos. I believe we're at the edge of the runway at the moment, waiting for clearance for takeoff. So it won't be long till we take off now. And we're on our way. Just powering up for the turn into the runway.
손님 여러분 기다려주셔서 감사합니다. 우리 비행기는 관제 탑을 받을까? Thank you for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. We are now ready for takeoff. Please make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Xin cảm ơn quý khách đã chờ đợi. Máy bay của chúng ta chuẩn bị cất cánh. Xin vui lòng kiểm tra là dây an toàn đã được cài chặt. Xin cảm ơn.
Hopefully you can see a little bit on the runway. Lights flashing at least. Unless I turn the lights off in the cabin, it's not going to be the best picture. Takeoff is now. Revving the engines and the cabin lights are not off. Here we go. What a Maro also can look out the window. Banking to the right over Ho Chi Minh City. The beautiful view. Midnight over Ho Chi Minh City. It's quite a turn we're doing here. I of course have the fantastic window seat because I do all the filming. It's not always Maro gets to see what I see. It's a huge city. Population of over, what was it, 6 million people in Ho Chi Minh City?
Nearly 7, I think.
Nearly 7 million people. You can see that the city just goes on as far as the eye can see. We'll be flying in a northeasterly direction up towards Korea, Seoul, Incheon Airport.
안에 있는 물건이 떨어지지 않도록 조심해 주십시오.
So what does it look like when the seat comes down on Korean Air Airbus A330? Here you have Maro's legs. Maro's scroll. Here we have Maro's legs. Even with her short legs, there's not very much space once the seat comes down. And how's the leg room? Even with the seat down. Here comes mine. I have a seat here in my lap. My favorite. It's not too bad. Oh, okay. You gave the last oomph. There's not much leg room here. So I'm gonna have to move my seat back also. Sorry, it's a chain reaction guy behind me. So let's have a look at the seat in front of me, the tray. So I've got the cup holder on this flight. Very practical, so you don't have to have the whole tray down when you're eating or having a drink. Let's have a look at the tray. It's going to be quite interesting to see how the tray works with the seat down in front of me. So here are my legs. It's actually not very much leg room. My legs are right up against the seat in front of me. Remember, my height is 186 centimeters, well over 6 foot. Legs are right up into the seat in front of me. Let's bring down the tray. Let's click it to the right. There you have the tray. It's a 2-part tray. See, it can slide. It has a cup holder on the one side, so you can have the table folded halfway open. There should be a cup holder on the other side. That there is. It's spacious enough. Oh, it does hang a little bit over my seat belt, but thankfully I can push it backwards and forwards so it won't get in the way of my Vietnam stomach. But anyway, that's the tray table. Let's pack it away quickly, fold it together, back up into the chair, and we just release it over here. Stewardess is already coming around with some kind of snacks that she's handing out to everybody. Oh, it's peanuts. Yes. Thank you very much. We got a little snack pack. Peanuts, the stewardess just handed out. Which will be nice with our drink when it comes. Handing out those peanuts to everybody on board. So Maro, do you think we have time to look at the amenities kit before the drinks come? Korean Air. And there was something about the winter games.
Official part of the Incheon 2018 Olympic Winter Games.
We better open the bag because I think they're already coming down here with the drinks. Try and hold the bag in the light so the viewers can see something as you open it up.
Pouch, or you say pouch?
Korean Air Amenities pouch. There's some drinks coming, so we're probably not going to finish this video. We have some slippers. Oh, so we both got our juice now, but let's continue the video of the amenities kit. We got a toothbrush with toothpaste. One-use onboard slippers. They of course don't fit my size 11.5, 12 feet, size 46 in Europe. Was that it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a thought that counts.
Well, it's good if you want to go to the toilet or something.
Yes. Let's do stewardesses are very busy serving the juice and peanuts to all the passengers. I've got a nice glass of juice in a plastic cup. Salt and honey roasted peanuts. Not bad with a drink. So we're well on our way. Still over Vietnam, of course. There we have the headset while Maro digs down there. I'll just show them to you. It's a very old-fashioned Walkman kind of headset. The sponge parts for the ears you have to insert yourself onto the headphones. The headphone jack is a single jack. See if I can zoom in on that. Which actually plugs into the seat next to us. If Maro will lift the seat up, maybe is it there? That's where it'll plug into. And that's basically how the headset works. Can you get those sponge things on? One of them maybe? So Maro's forcing it on over the headphone. And there you go, sort of.
We'll arrive at Seoul Incheon Airport around 6:50 in the morning, Thursday, January 10th. Thank you.
So here's something else I found in the seat in front of me. If you're flying to Korea, there's quarantinable disease risk areas. If you've flown to any of the countries on the list below, you have to fill in a health questionnaire. This is the Korean Air Inflight Entertainment Magazine called Beyond. Just got to quickly skim through it as we usually do on these flights. As you can see, it contains advertising, information about the cabins on board the aircraft Korean Air operates, obviously information about the fleet, the in-flight entertainment, movies, radio, movies available during the month, and how to operate the remote control. Quality is quite good. It doesn't seem to have as many adverts as many of the other in-flight magazines often have. I'm thinking about perfume and alcohol, even though I just passed an alcohol advert there and there again, okay, and there again, but it is Ballantines. There's ET, and that was the in-flight magazine for January 2017. So here's another Korean Air magazine. It's called Morning Calm. Not quite sure what kind of magazine it is or what it is. Domestic route map. It contains a Korean domestic route map, so perhaps it's domestic magazine. Not sure. But it also contains the same type of articles. I can see it's written in Korean and in English. A nice looking magazine. Morning Calm. I can see there's a thick catalogue there coming up. That is the shopping catalogue. Definitely the Korean Air shopping catalogue called Sky Shop. Just look at the thickness of this catalogue. Look at that. It's like a whole book. Skim through that very quickly. Obviously everybody knows the type of products that are there: electronics, perfumes, sweets, chocolates, cigarettes, alcohol, drinks, little toys for the kids, electronics, as I mentioned before. But you get the idea. But this is without any doubt the biggest duty-free catalogue I've ever seen on any airline. I wonder if they stock all this equipment on board or not. If you're into shopping in the air, you won't be disappointed here. So you're going to show us that air sickness bag or not? Here it comes. Here we have the Korean Air sickness bag. Standard bag like on most other airlines. Nice to see that they have the metallic wire folding mechanism, so you can pack it away neatly if the need to use it should come. She's just enjoying a movie there. So I'm just about to show you the Inflight Entertainment System. Obviously I can't show everything, each and every single piece of it, but I'll give you a little rundown of each section and what's available in it. starting with the movies. Movies are listed according to new releases, Hollywood hits, classics, Korean movies, Asian movies. Lights just got turned off from the cabin, which is quite early. I wonder if we're going to get any dinner. Now let's have a quick look at the selection of TV programs. Categorized according to TV news, documentaries, sports, comedies, dramas. The touchscreen is definitely not working very well, so I am using the hand remote to control the screens. Move on to the audio options. Music is categorized according to CD albums, channel music, audio books and playlists. So look at CD albums. Korean Airlines classics, Western pop, Korean music, Chinese music, etc. Now the Your Trip selection. It's where we find the maps and arrival information, which is quite useful. Here we have the maps. I normally use the auto zoom, which I showed earlier on, because you get a selection of different maps as you're flying. Just have a look at that. There we are, and it should slowly zoom in on the map area after every few seconds. Next up, we're going to have a look at the games. Games are categorized according to board games, puzzles, sports, arcade games and kids games. Let's have a look at the arcade games. You can't have arcade games and not have Pac-Man. There's our Pac-Man. Let's have a quick look at it. My joystick controller. Try and do this with one hand. Very slow. Hope you can see something. I was playing this in the 80s. And my quarters quickly burned up because I was lousy at this game, just as I am today too. Anyway, that's Pac-Man. Let's end that off. Okay, one more pill. Got you guys. Got you all. Yummy, 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 yummy. And got you in the next one. One more. Got you. Thanks for watching my Pac-Man game. What we're going to look at is the kids section. There we have kids movies, kids TV programs, kids games, kids music, kids storybooks. What this section is basically all the children-friendly movies that we've already looked at in the movie section, TV programs, games, music, storybooks. It categorizes everything relevant for children in this one section. Oops, I nearly forgot in the Your Trip section, the arrival information. Not sure if anything will be showing yet, but let's just quickly have a look. Terminal map should show the map of the Incheon Airport, which it does. I can see we can browse further down. The transit gate information that'll be available when we start approaching Incheon Airport. Well, this should conclude our little tour of the Inflight Entertainment System. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. We'll gladly try and answer any questions you may have that are relevant to this flight. Hi there, here I am. It's time for another Lavatory Airbus A330 tour. I'm at the rear end of the aircraft, and I can see the stewardesses have been here and poured some ice down in the basin already. Let's do this tour rather quickly, as we always do. There's a dirt bin, stewardess calling button, some tissues, papers, tissues, towels to wipe your hands. There's a ventilation shaft up there. As usual, we have the soap, hand soap, automatic water, some body care lotion, some lavender hydrating mist. Quite sure what that is. Must be some kind of soap. The flushing button over here. The standard toilet, as you can see there. 2 rolls of toilet paper. A handle to hold on to if there's turbulence. The thing I always enjoy, the toilet seat cover that you can put on the toilet. And I can see there's no baby changing station in here. We have the lock, which turns on the light as you lock it. You have the coat hanger, and the door handle, and an ashtray, of course, from times gone by when you were allowed to smoke in the old days. But the legroom here is very little. So that concludes this little tour. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll be doing the next one on the Boeing 777. So here's the infrared view of the cabin. The lights have been turned off. We're not getting any dinner. In approximately 1 hour time they'll serve us some breakfast. And I'll go back to my seat and watch a movie with Maro. Well, there's not much going on here in the cabin, as you can see. I'm the only one with the light on, everybody else is sleeping. So I think I'm gonna do as Maro is doing. Just gonna watch a movie. She's watching Bridget Jones, maybe I'll watch the same one. Gonna turn my light off first. Fine, there's Bridget Jones. Oh, I don't even have my speaker ready yet. Waiting for breakfast to be served. We're sleeping most of the way. Maro was watching Bridget Jones about half an hour and fell asleep. And I watched Ghostbusters about 5 minutes. I decided to put a documentary on and I fell asleep. So what were the choices? Chicken noodle? Beef porridge? Fish porridge, I think it was. It didn't sound good. The best sound was chicken noodles, which we both took.
No, I think the last one was something with rice.
Yes. Shall we have a look at these meals? Maybe you should open mine because mine's closer. This is basically breakfast. It's 3:43 local time. Doesn't look bad. Looks quite nice. Over here on the left I have butter and a bun. Not sure where the butter's from Australia, I can see. And we have a fruit salad up here in the corner. There was a water. Came in the cup. What is that? Probi chai? Is that yogurt?
Different than mine.
But you reckon it's yogurt?
Yeah.
Maro got a different one. She took a juice. Shall we eat? The cutlery is once again metal. This is very nice on Korean Air. Nice metal cutlery. So it's yogurt in there. Let me see. I got the same. How's the noodle stew? Good? It's not bad. The meal's taken care of. It was tasty enough. Maro left half a bun. I left a little piece of papaya. Coffee is being served. I better also mention the USB on the seats. So it'll charge your mobile phone up. Just to the left of the seat there's a coat hanger. Not a very big coat it's got to hang, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. About 25 minutes to go. Here's a view of our window. And the blind is the old-fashioned pull-down blind, as you can see. It works very effectively. Almost probably better than the Dreamliner one that just dims the window but never totally darkens it. Captain just asked the cabin crew to prepare for landing.
항공도께는 열어두시기 바랍니다. Please leave the headphone in your seat pocket before you exit. Thank you.
Stewardess is collecting the headphones.
전면 감염병 오염 지역은 좌석에 비치된 안내문을 참고하시기 바랍니다.
About to land, but the seatbelt sign hasn't come on yet.
Please refer to
We're going
the
to
Korean Air
be
Flight
landing at gate 26.
029
Announcing the connection flights.
to Houston, gate 24.
And where to find the gates.
Korean Air Flight 03593 to Washington, gate 32.
The seatbelt sign has now come on.
Ladies and
landing is
gentlemen,
closed.
we'll
Seats
land
up.
shortly. Please fasten your seatbelt, return your seat and tray table to the upright position.
That's Korea down there below us. South Korea. Quite some maneuvering we're doing here. Lights were dimmed a little bit. Lights were dimmed a lot. With those highways down there. A nice view of the city. Looks like we're coming in over a harbour now. It's also starting to get a little bit bouncy. About 4 minutes till we land. While we're landing, Mauro's taking the chance to have a nap.
I can't see anything anyway.
Looks like you can see the bridge also in this video. It's been an okay flight. It would have been nice if they had served some food after we had taken off. What they did was they gave us some orange juice and some peanuts, then they turned the lights off and told us to go to sleep. Next thing we have is breakfast an hour before landing.
We did as told.
We did as we were told, both passed out. And we had a noodle breakfast, as you saw early on. And now we're just about to land.
Yeah.
So let me point this video camera out the window again. So the camera is out the window again, and we're almost there. Only a few minutes now, or seconds, until we land. A little highway at the end of the runway. Parking area down below. And we're coming into Incheon Airport. See the first bit of the runways, I believe. Speedy landing, as Maro says. Coming in at full speed. Hopefully it doesn't bump too much. And way down. Pretty smooth. Oh. A Polar Jumbo. Full brakes. Well, quite a quick stop.
손님 여러분, 우리 비행기는 인천국제공항에 도착했습니다. 사람이 없는지 다시 한번 확인해 주시기 바랍니다. Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed at Incheon International Airport. Today we will delay due to aircraft connection. The local time is 6:55.
Jumbo. Proudly lined up. Korean Air A330. What a lovely aircraft. British Airlines and One World. Livery. Little Vietnam Airlines over there. Cathay Pacific. China Airlines. China Eastern Airlines it was. Looks like we're almost at our gate now. We are at the gate, somebody's waiting for us there, I can see. And we're here. Thankfully we're not in any hurry today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
See you later.
See you again. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Business class. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Here we have Incheon Airport. I already feel it's a lot cooler than Ho Chi Minh City. It's of course winter here, like we know it in Europe.